Ladies and gentlemen, the show will start in 4 minutes' time. Please share the stream and don't forget to wash your hands. Let's make this show go viral, but in a good way. Shoot from the hip, starting in 4 minutes' time. Share that stream and smash that like button. 2 minutes and we're off. Hey! Oh, and camera shift.
Hey! All right, how we doing, guys? Welcome to the Shoot from the Hip live stream. We've got an improv show for you tonight. It's never been seen before. It's never going to be seen again. It needs your suggestions to help chivvy it along. So first things first, get right in the comments section. A job that someone might have, maybe gynecologist, maybe taxi driver, maybe your job, maybe someone else's job, a job of someone I love, a job of someone you hate, or whatever. Get a job in the comments section. We're going to use that in the first game, which I'll describe in a moment. But first things first, Tom, you handsome devil, how are you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm good. There's weird echo at the moment, which I'm putting down to Sam's mic, which hopefully he'll amend for us. He's just staring blankly at me.
I can't.
Anyway, I'm good. I've got my camera. It's not doing the weird autofocus thing it did last week, so I'm not even blurry. This is my living room. Can everyone look at this? That's some paper the wrong way around. The show is about to begin and is in many ways beginning. This is the show. I'm sorry about that, but that's where we are. Guys, hi. It's almost Christmas. I've got a lot going on in my head. I'm good. Hi, Luke. Back to you.
Hey, this is my living room. I live in the great void of nothingness. Sam, your living room looks a lot nicer. Are you going to switch your light on today and piss everyone off with the light that's blindingly bright?
No, I thought I'd leave it still askew, but I'm not on today, as if Jesus is entering my heart and my soul, because he's already in there now, and I know that without him I am nothing. So, he is the light, he is the way, he is the shepherd, I am the lamb.
Right, that's enough of that. We've got some good jobs coming in, but before I address the jobs in the comments section, I want to let you guys know that we've had a donation towards the show. That's right. Pauline Hutton has bought us a drink. A lovely shot from Pauline. Thank you, Pauline.
Thank you very much, Pauline. How did she do that, Luke?
How did she do that? I've always wondered this. And I think what she does is she goes to the this little link at the bottom of the screen, and she chooses to donate a shot. But she could choose other things. She could choose.
There are other things. What else could she choose?
To commission us to do an improvised scene from a film of her choice, or to do an Irish drinking song. Or
like Cool Runnings or Pirates of the Caribbean.
Like Cool Runnings or Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah. Or even just any film that we've not seen, because I've seen both those films, and they're both great Disney films, aren't they?
That is the only thing they have in common.
That they're both great and Disney.
Yeah.
I think you're right, yeah. Well, anyway, that's how you donate stuff. It's really fun, get involved. But what we're going to do for you now is the first game. We're going to play a game called Change. It's very simple. It's got Tom and Sam in it. They start the scene, and whenever I feel like it, I yell the word change, and they have to change whatever they just did or whatever they just said. And we're going to take a suggestion from Heidi Clavel-Nielsen.
I'm going to shot quickly first, though. Thank you very much, Pauline.
Oh, the shots.
Oh. I forgot the shots. I'm going to start with gin, because I already had this before the show. So I'm going to finish this gin, which is at least a double, and then get onto the pure shots. But for now... And we're aware there's some others as well. There's other shots, so it's all very exciting. We should do some jokes. We should do some comedy jokes. That's a great bear. Well done, Heidi. You found a wonderful bear there.
You're right, Tom.
There's a picture of a bear, and she's fat. I'm very impressed.
Time for the game Change. It's about a dog groomer. It's got Tom and Sam in it. Let's go.
Let's play Change.
Well, as you can see, my coat has got a little long.
Okay. Now I see, Ruffles, that what you've done is you've played in the mud, you've run around, and now you're in a bit of a state. Yes.
Yes, that's right. I've been a bad boy.
Change.
Yes, that's right. I've been a bad girl.
Change.
That's right. I'm the baddest bitch around.
Okay, Ruffles, I see what's happening. You're in heat, and that makes you messy. But when you're in heat, this is when you need to be at your tidiest, okay? So
Change.
That's when you need to be at your most difficult, okay? You need to be crazy. That is when you need to turn into a human woman.
Change.
That is when I need to turn into a male dog.
Okay, and as a male dog, you can sort of understand the dog world slightly more, so therefore give me a nice haircut?
No. We are going to breed.
Change.
We are going to go in separate directions.
Change.
Okay? You and I are going to compete for the
Change.
affection of others.
Change.
You and me are going to share the affections of others. We're going to
Change.
I and you are two
Change.
letters. When we come together,
Change.
we make a better canine society. Okay? That's all I want.
Well, yes, I think I could be a better member of the canine society if I could get a good haircut. You're the dog groomer, so let's get snipping.
Change.
Let's get cutting.
Change.
Let's get shaving.
Change.
I am one whap.
Change.
I am a wet ass puppy.
Change.
I just want to just be able to see properly because, basically I'm functioning by smell right now.
Okay, Raffles.
Change.
No problem. No problem. Whatever your name is, it's fine. Okay? I need you to do one thing before I start cutting. Okay?
Change.
I need you to do two things before I start cutting.
Change.
I can do this all day. I need you to do three things before I start cutting. Okay?
That's okay. Go ahead.
I was going. No, you tell me. You tell me. You're the dog.
Well, I was saying I'm very good at following commands. It's like my best thing. I'm very well trained.
Change.
I'm very badly trained.
Change.
I can sit, I can stay, and I can play dead.
Change.
I can fetch, I can roll over, and I can fetch slippers.
Change.
I can speak French, Cantonese, and Mandarin.
Change.
I am a blind dog, a deaf dog, and I can also, I'm a taste tester, for I am a triple threat. I can sing, I can dance, I can act.
Change.
Listen, I need the tail just gone. It's not fitting into my costume for Halloween.
Let's play change.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that very much. Thank you, Sam.
Woof, 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 woof.
I love when you find the right game, and I did with Sam. That was great. That was fun. Nice one, Sam.
Thank you. Rule of three.
I particularly enjoyed coming back for Tom's expression and that alone. Just like.
Thank you for finding something to praise about me there, Luke. You know I desperately need praise.
Well, it's your turn to praise us, Tom, because you're in charge of the next game. So
I'm not sure praising is actually the key part of it, but let's zoom in on Luke anyway. Tom, you're in charge. Here's an image of Luke. Boom. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do in this next game is Luke over there. We're going to no. Let's keep on Luke here. Let's keep the focus on Luke. Let's make it tough for him. So we're going to play another game now, and Luke is going to be part of this game. It's stop pretending like you're okay, Luke. You're not okay. I can tell. Second game is going to be. It's not going to be Dub Scene anymore because we've burnt that now. It's going to be not the 8 o'clock news we shoot from the hip. Yeah, exactly. We're going to do a little news show for you now, lovely people at home. We're going to do a news show, and what we need from you is things that might be headlines. Okay, could be terrible things, could be wonderful things. We usually go for disasters, but maybe give us something wonderful, not things that have really happened. We don't want to know about the Zika virus and flooding. We want to know about maybe all mountains have turned upside down and are now tables. Whatever you like, okay? Tell us what things could have happened. Also, Sam is the best dog ever. Actually, that's intense of you to say because you're holding a dog there. And I feel like that's treachery on your part, Tracy. Never mind. This is the choice you've made. So tell me some things that are good, some things that are bad. Bernie, Wolf Entertainment, Chantel, lovely to see you. Have a relaxed evening. Thank you for popping by. I've got Chimney Sweeper. That's not a thing that happens.
Do you know what else you've got, Tom? You know what else you've got? And you've got it to share with all three of us. You've got 4 shots courtesy of Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, that's all right. 4 shots.
4 shots. Well, Sam, I mean, I'm afraid I've spoiled your tie a bit, but you look great. 4 shots. Wow. Well, I'm gonna sip at this before I get into the hard shots.
I'm good now.
I'm aware that I've got
the rest of this limoncello ball. That's what I'm going to do.
I feel like sometime I have to tell Sam that it's limoncello, but I don't want to do it yet. Could someone warm him up to that? Lemon. There we go. He's got it. He's always learning.
As we have some interesting news things, Pauline not only bought a shot, she also donated 20 quid to Tom's Chili Challenge.
Well, hey.
Tom's Chili Challenge, I think, is very exciting. And what it is like Sam and like AJ waxed their chest and like I took an ice bath, Tom has got his own personal challenge to get through. And Tom has a tongue that bleeds when it's faced with food that is too spicy. So we thought that should be his specific brand of punishment.
Condition.
It's a condition.
It's a condition. It's called geographic tongue, and it means that I don't have the top layer of my tongue. So these bozos were like, you know what would be funny? Give this guy with a tongue disability, let's burn his tongue off. And now that's what we're doing, and you're helping it happen. Thank you, but also thank you. So
what I love is that even Tom's specific diseases are really nerdy. Geographic. You look like a geography teacher, Tom. So it's quite fitting that is your tongue.
I've got a PPE pancreas.
The penines. That's all I've got.
Anyway, you can donate at that little link going at the bottom of the screen. Type that in. Donate towards Tom's Chili Challenge. Just type in Tom's Chili Challenge on any donation or commission that you make, and we'll count that towards Tom's Chili Challenge goal. But Tom, you're heading up this game, aren't you?
I am, and I love that. I don't know if it's the way I describe things, but we're getting lots of stuff that's not an event that's happened in the world. I love it, and I might use that loose meat sandwich. It's not even
maybe it was meant to be like a comma and a space between sales and man, like loose meat sandwich sales, man.
I mean, it could also be like, because usually it'd be loose sandwich meat. You call it sandwich meat, not meat sam. Anyway, we'll get back to that. For now, we're going to start this game, and we'll just see what happens as it goes. We're going to take you over to our lovely news anchor. This is not Shoot from the Hips, 8 o'clock news.
Hello, I'm Dick Flick, and welcome to Not the 8 o'clock news. The best name in news, the news in names. What's your name? Maybe we'll find out today. But of course, we don't have time for that now. It's time to get to the headlines. Miss Piggy is filing Kermit the Frog for divorce. That is right, the Muppet power couple who have been together since the 1960s have finally met the end of the line. The two old men on the balcony said, "It's about time!" So we now go live to the young millennial producer of the Muppets who has been dealing with the split and is trying to figure out if the show can actually stick together after the divorce happens. Millennial Prick.
Hi, welcome. I've got a bunch of shows for you. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I will not be applying them.
Okay, thank you, Millennial. So, what has it been like on the set of the Muppets with the divorce going ahead between Kermit and Miss Piggy?
You know, I've got to give them their privacy, but Kermit usually remains in his pond. Miss Piggy remains in her sty. There's a lot of looks between them. A lot of glances over the trough, but generally, we're looking at basically a situation where it kind of seems like Kermit's going Jewish. He will not be eating out the pork anymore.
Okay, remember this is the 8 o'clock news. We're still before the watershed, and so are they still doing sketches together on the show, or are you having to find creative workarounds?
It's a lot of creative workarounds. What we do is we get a generic frog. I know that's not PC, but here we are. Generic frog, film the back of them. Pig woman kisses the generic frog. She gets around. And then for the other side, we just get a large Sainsbury's honey roast ham. And Kermit just dives in, full body. And that's what we air most of the time now.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, Millennial Prick, I look forward to the next season of the Muppets. Well, we hope that the kids do okay, but they're pig-frog hybrids, and as we all know, that's a crime against God. Our second story tonight comes to us from a far-flung place across the world. This is, of course, the exciting story that all teddy bears have run away from home and formed an army. That's right, the Build-A-Bear Workshop is now a communist republic, and they're coming for blood. Of course, the workers have all united behind the flag of the bear. Of course, the bears linked arms all together, each an equal bear in the bear society, though some more equal than others. We now go to the leader of the bear guerrilla faction, Polar Express.
Viva la revolution! Viva la Teddy!
Okay, well, of course, this is our French army. I should have said that beforehand. Mr. Express, or General Express, as you're now calling yourself, what are your demands on behalf of teddy bear kind?
No more hugging children. I don't want to do it anymore. It is awful. You know, I'm a proud teddy bear. Okay? I could be out in the woods with the other bears shitting. That is what you have the phrase. Yes, does the bear shit in the woods? This bear has not been. He has been shitting in little children's beds. And it is embarrassing. I hate it. So no more.
Sorry, you've said you've been shitting in little children's beds?
They leave me there all day. How do I get down from the bed? My legs are too small. It is not fair. We will not stand for it anymore.
I see. So you are sorry about this. We, of course, have a member of a rival faction here from the capitalist fascist Pussy Party. They are your largest rivals in mainland Europe. Do you have anything to say to our in-studio guest?
I know him. He ripped the leg off my brother. I hate him. Get him off camera. You insult me with this.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Now, of course, Mr. General Express, sorry. What are your plans for 2021 in terms of your new communist militia?
We're going to hold the world's biggest teddy bear picnic. And rolling around at this picnic is going to be a maniac loose meat sandwich salesman selling meat sandwiches to everyone on the loose. He's totally crazy. Wow! You won't know what hit you.
Wow, some chilling visions of things to come. Maybe they can borrow some of your roast ham after you finish using it on the Muppets, millennial prick.
Hi!
He did not know he was still on camera. So, guys, that's all the time from me. If you've enjoyed the 8 o'clock news, come back tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and there'll be more news. Thank you very much. I've been the newsman, Dick Flick.
Delightful.
Yep. This is my character for a sort of polar explorer. My name's Ernest Wellington Battleby. And I've been
Luke
now for 13 days.
Luke, don't burn the gold. That's all the gold you've got. You only get a small portion per show.
I don't wear this one enough.
It looks like you've been sponsored by a real, like an off-market knockoff hotel chain.
Oh, I thought you were going to say an off-market like brown spread. Delicious brown spread.
Marmot.
So I've got us a room at the Marmot Hotel. The Marriott? No, the Marmot. Oh, it's...
Good morning, everyone. Would you like some marmot on your toast? I believe 1 in 5 people loves it, and the others are right. There we go. Those are our 2 pitches for what marmot should be. If you have a favourite, then don't tell me, because it's probably Sam's. All right? So just don't tell it. Next game. Sam.
Yes. Me.
The 3 of us. 2 of us have done one.
Hello, everyone. It's time for our next game. This next game is going to be a game of time warp. In this game, I control the powers of time and space. I can move time forwards or backwards. Those are the 2 directions time moves in. Is there a third? If you know what it is, put it in the comments, and you'll probably win a prize. What I need for this, though, is an important moment in life and if you want to support the show. So you can have the first time you donated to Shoot from the Hip. That could be an important moment of your life. It could be the first time you saw an animal die. We've all been there. It could be the first time you closed a door with anger. You know what I mean? When you slam the door because you're so sure you're right. We already got some brilliant ones coming in. Nicole Sharp's gone with first day at a new job. What if it's your first day at an old job? Something's gone horribly wrong. Should always be the first day at a new job. Could you have your first day at an old job? I go to our expert for more analysis.
Well, what about second day at a new job, Sam? I think that's what the first day is in opposition to.
But you could have first day at the job. You couldn't have second. You couldn't have first day.
Shut up. Shut up.
We've also got another throw for what the marmot is. Isn't a marmot a small mink-like animal or the currency of an Eastern European country?
Which one is it, Tracy? Which one? Come on. Put your balls on the table and make a guess. You can't have two guesses, all right? You pick one.
There you go. Luke Manning telling one of our loyal fans to put their balls on the table.
All right. Balls on the table. Let's have it out.
Sticking with our teddy bear theme, when the teddy bear gets its first stuffing, Nicole Sharp has followed up her first day at the job with what I did at my last day at my old job, just giving someone the finger. First day as a trapeze artist. There we go. I bet there's lots of ups and downs on that one. Hey. I hope they get the swing of it. Hey. That's all I got as the only two. God. And then we also got It's the Furry one, which again think is going back to the marmots. So I think that we are going to go with first. Laura's just come in with a lovely one here. First time seeing Santa Claus. I can move time forwards and backwards as much as I like. We don't have an intro for this one yet. So I am just going to play my dad's beardy face.
Sam, it's your father here.
Dad, last night I saw in the living room Mum was with someone, and he was very big.
Oh, yes, I bet he had a big beard and a red coat on. Yes.
Yeah, he did. I think it was Santa.
Well, you know how it is. You know, Santa turns up and he delivers presents for the whole family, and we're all very grateful. And sometimes we have a cuddle.
But then there was an elf there as well. One of the elves was there.
Freeze. 2 minutes later.
And you see, sometimes Santa has to bring a friend because sometimes Christmas isn't as exciting as it used to be. And so you have to bring an elf, and they'll bring
Freeze. 1 minute later.
Extra big sack full of presents, and then that gets sort of placed around, and everyone's happy again.
Freeze. 1 minute later.
But why wasn't he wearing any clothes?
Because you see, when elves are on the sleigh, they're invisible, but when they get out, they're not. But their clothes are never invisible. So
it's really cold outside, so he should still wear clothes outside. Otherwise, he'd be freezing. Because when I tried to go out running naked in the snow a year ago, you told me that I wasn't allowed to do that because it's cold.
Freeze. 1 year ago.
I'm doing it, Dad. I'm doing it. You can't stop it.
Stop it. Your mother and I are just discussing something. It's intense. Would you just come back in and not complicate things?
Freeze. 1 year later.
So that explains the unclothed elf and why Santa didn't have necessarily much covering him either. So I think that's...
But then there was a reindeer that came down as well, but it wasn't really a reindeer. It was a man sort of dressed like a reindeer, but he also wasn't wearing any clothes.
No.
Freeze. 1 minute later.
So you see, it was an actual reindeer, and that was something I personally don't think Santa should have accepted, but he did.
Freeze. 1 minute ago.
Well, that's what I thought, what you're saying. But actually, when I said, okay, clothes off, it's a real reindeer. I'll explain over the next 40 seconds why that was harrowing. You see, reindeers got the antlers, and it's sort of, there's a little bit. Have you ever seen Hannibal? Have you ever seen the TV show Hannibal?
No, you want to let me watch it because I know.
Freeze. 1 season later.
That was horrible.
Yeah. So that's why your mother fucked the reindeer. I mean, the reindeer also.
Sam, it's your...
Bestiality in both the games I've played so far today, guys.
Oh, you bring it upon yourself, really, Tom, don't you?
I do. I put out ads.
As goes the Google search history, as goes the comedy.
As go it all.
Right. Righty-ho. We should do 2 more of those shots from Nicole, actually. But whilst we wait for the suggestion for the next game to come in, and the suggestions for the next game...
I love the monkey and the laughter really go well together.
It's great. That was a fantastic setup overall. Very pleased with that.
Suggestion for the next game, we just need lines of dialogue in the comments section. Any lines of dialogue getting going in, because the next game is Channel Flip, and it's a bunch of unconnected scenes inspired by lines of dialogue that you've written in the comments section. So get those lines of dialogue in. We're going to do a couple of shots that we are due. Thanks to Nicole. And then I've got something else to announce. So here's shot 1. Where's Tom gone? Why did he go away?
I did. I'm here prep. And then I went off to prep, as discussed.
Right. Those are all of Nicole's. Yes, thank you. But also Tracy has bought us a shot. She's donated 20 quid, and that is a shot. She says, "Happy weekend to all of you lovely fellas." So I'm going to do that. I'll do that after. No, I'll do it now. Okay, we'll do it now. It's 3 shots. It's done. It's done. It's done, lads, isn't it?
I'm going to have to start drinking from my other glass as well, because I'm not keeping up, and it's not fair.
Thank you so much to everyone who's donated so far. Honestly, it really does help us out. Christmas is coming. None of us are old enough to get the winter fuel allowance, so this is our only central heating that we have.
Yeah, the only way I can do it is to burn old people, and that's not civically minded.
And fuck animals, apparently.
It's a toss-up.
Which would you rather do, burn old people or fuck reindeer? That's the question of 2020.
Are the old people already dead before you burn them? Because if so, then it's fine. But if not, then both are bad.
Are they Santa's reindeer or just ordinary reindeer?
I'm going to say they are Santa's reindeer, but it's not Rudolph.
No, so it's one that dicks to Rudolph.
Is it Blitzen?
It is. It's Comet.
I feel like Blitzen's
It's the sexiest of the reindeer.
Well, he's a bottom as well, so easy.
Well, you know that all the reindeer on Santa's
Tom enjoyed that one.
all the reindeer on Santa's sleigh would actually have been female, because male reindeers lose their antlers at the winter.
Right. So they're all bottoms.
They're all males. I mean, almost all females. All the reindeer are female, including Rudolph. So the song is wrong.
Does Luke not know that women can be on top? Is this not? Should someone tell me? Luke's going to blow his mind.
What's happening?
Tom, if you really want that reindeer on top of you, then well, you're quite tall actually, but for me that would be a terrifying prospect. Right. We have got some suggestions coming in for first lines of dialogue to kick this whole thing off. I particularly like he and the carbuncle ate itself. A curious one. I like that one. Jerry is now trapped in a jar or marmalade. It wasn't clear. That's a good one. Yeah, which one do I like? Oh, can you reach the switch? Can you reach the switch? That is an action-filled one. There's a lot of promise in that one. I'm leaning towards that one, but I'm going to have to make a big show about pretending to consider the other ones because Tom's sort of prepping a costume right now. So we'll have a look at the other ones.
Different ones, remember. That's how this game works.
Oh, no. Why are you calling this a pub when you're only serving tea? Did you grab my ass? Those are some nice ones as well, actually. The jar all marmalade was quite good. I do really like Can You Reach the Switch? I like that Tracy's invested in it with speech marks as well. She really wants that to be chosen.
I think Tom's ready.
Tom's ready. Okay.
We can use several of these. That's how this game works. It's all good. Can you reach the switch over there?
I can't. They've bound my arms. I don't know how we're going to get out of this one, James.
Well, they've tied me to this chair, as you can see. Listen.
They've used the pashmina.
It's part of my outfit. You know this. Come on. Listen, if we don't make it out of this, you're the best partner a cowboy could have.
Well, you're the best cowboy a horse could have.
God, I love your hooves. But listen, I think you should go. I think you should make a run for it.
Nay, James, I can't leave you.
No, listen to me, okay? They won't suspect you, okay? They think you're just a dumb animal. They don't know you like I do.
Well, I don't know if I can break these restraints, James.
I know you can. I believe in you. You're a 1-horsepower horse. You kick.
Well, a horsepower is not actually 1 horsepower. It's actually 15 horses when you convert it into watts. It was actually invented by the guy who came up with watts.
Wait. So 1 horsepower is 15 horsepower?
Yes, 1 horsepower actually means how long it would take you to lift 500 pounds off the ground in 1 second. And so 1 horsepower is actually like the equivalent of 15 horses.
Why isn't it 15 horsepower then? I don't get it.
It was invented by the guy who invented watts, and he was actually a conversion of watts to horses, but it's 15. I only was reading about this today before we got captured.
Really? Oh, you've been reading it. That's good. I'm glad you're keeping up on your reading.
Yeah, I'm smarter than the average horse.
I do think we've burned all of our escape time now, though. I think that's probably gone.
Nay, James, you can always think of a way out.
I could probably just. I mean, they have tied my legs, but these are fine.
Wait a minute. They haven't tied my back legs. We could make a centaur.
We could make a panto horse. No, centaur. Let's do the centaur.
Guys, I'm not sure if I'm trapped in a jar or marmalade, guys.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Where you at, mate?
I'm either in a jar or in some marmalade. I'm not sure.
You're in a jar of marmalade, did you say?
No. It's either jar or it's marmalade.
Are you surrounded by a viscous liquid or a gas?
I think it's the other one. Not solid. Plasma. I think it might be plasma.
Plasma.
Yeah.
All right.
Does marmalade
don't
come in?
worry. Don't worry. Michelle got caught up in some Nutella or a bag the other day, so I'm pretty sure I know how to deal with this. Okay.
Well, that's very different. Bags don't have lids.
No. I know there's differences. I'm just saying it's comparable. All right. I'm just saying it's comparable, Jez.
Did you say a bag or Marmite?
No, Nutella. It was Nutella.
Well, that's completely different. Nutella's very, very different to marmalade.
You're right. I can't help, mate. I'm going to back off. All right, I'm going to leave you to it.
Don't worry. This is exactly like the time I fell into a clutch awesome jam. What you need to do is try and eat your way out. If you taste orange, it's marmalade. If it tastes glass, then it's a jar.
I don't want to take that risk. I don't want to eat glass. That'll be really bad for my indigestion if I eat glass.
Just lick them.
Sorry to step in again, but you also don't want to be carried around in marmalade. That's also a problem. You've got to make a choice, mate.
Yeah. Is being carried around in a jar that bad?
Listen, just to be really upfront with you, Michelle did die.
What was she in?
To be fair, she was allergic to nuts.
She was allergic to nuts, but ironically, she was in a bag, so I don't know why that had any effect. Might have been a peanut bag. I don't know. Now I have to get these things. Captain, squirrels stole my wallet again. I've come down to another alien world, and the alien squirrels again stole my wallet.
What have I told you about leaving your wallet exposed in your back pocket?
I I know, Captain. I try not to, but
Sorry.
every time.
Badoop, are you speaking? I didn't hear your badoop. Badoop.
Badoop. Sorry, Captain. I forgot to badoop. No, I just I come down, and every time I try and respect their culture and and not make prejudiced moves, and then the squirrels steal from me again every time, Captain. Oh, badoop.
Badoop. Yeah, I know. Maybe we should stop trying to educate these squirrels. They're a violent, barbaric race, but that's the job of the Federation, and we keep trying to tell them about the economy and how if they invest in their exports and imports, they can help, but they just end up stealing from us. It's just
sorry.
Badoop. Badoop, did you Ensign Willis? Did you just try and interrupt my conversation before my final badoop?
Badoop. Yeah, I did. Sorry, I just wanted to say, my uncle Qualis is a squirrel. So just if we could just tone down some of the language you're using, if that's all right. Badoop.
Badoop. Oh, I'm sorry to offend you, Nutter Butter. Badoop.
Oh, badoop. Badoop. Sorry, I can't stand by and not badoop into that, Captain. We cannot be using these slurs. Okay, so I'm gonna badoop again and let everyone talk, but please keep the badoop chat. Keep it respectful. We're all in the Federation, badoop.
Badoop. Come on, Ed. They've stolen your wallet 8 times. You've got more than enough reason to not trust these burrowing bastards, Badoop.
Badoop. Sorry, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Burrowing bastards. That's based on a stereotype of squirrels on planet Earth. I don't think it's fair. Badoop. Badoop. Sorry, no, I really don't. Sorry, I wasn't finished. I just stop it. All right, I had enough. Okay, Badoop.
I don't feel that as a non-squirrel.
Badoop. Sorry, you didn't Badoop. Sorry, you didn't Badoop.
I don't feel that as a non-squirrel. It's my place to Badoop into this.
I hadn't finished my Badoop. So.
Oh, you hadn't finished. You hadn't finished your big tape.
Have you figured out if it's marmalade or a jar yet?
Well, it doesn't taste sweet, but it also doesn't taste like glass. So I think it might be something else that's orange.
Okay.
Maybe
I've narrowed it down.
Yep.
I've narrowed it down by climbing into the jar, and you're not in here, but now I am. So,
okay.
So it's not this. This isn't where you are, Jez.
No, I mean I know I'm not where you are because you're not here. If it's not marmalade, maybe it's carrot puree. Did we have any carrot puree?
Sorry, I can't breathe, so I'm gonna slowly.
Oh, Alan, you might want to help him, Alan. You might want to help him out.
Oh, I wish I could, but unfortunately, I'm in a tub of whole grain mustard right now.
Now you might think this is a stylistic choice, but no, there's been a power outage, but somehow the internet is still.
Oh, there you go, mate. That's why we voted Brexit. Fucking Europeans can't even run the fucking light bulb.
Power companies out. That's what it's about.
They would have come over here with their Spanish power companies, trying to run our lights, telling us, "Oh, no comprende, no comprende." You know what? The lights never go out. Thames Power.
I'm gonna try and find the fuse box and fix it. If you guys take over for
I'll see you in a minute.
Other people in the house.
I'm gonna ask them what's going on. I'm in the basement. So.
What? Okay, it's fine.
It's gonna get really better. You're gonna find out he's actually in a jar.
Fantastic. So, right, because he's gone and we don't know exactly how long he'll be. Sam, how do you feel about a game of genre? You and me, a little bit of silliness.
Who would choose the genres?
I mean, we both can. We can ping them up whenever we like.
Let's get some genres in there, baby. We already nailed sci-fi with our Badoop scene.
Badoop, indeed. So we'll make it that if you're not on camera, you can change the genre. But if you are on camera, don't. That way we won't clash people at home. So we're going to play a game of genre. What we need for this is a relationship between two people.
And a bunch of fucking genres. Get in the comments, give us a relationship between two people, some genres of film, TV, and theatre, and books, and poetry, and, what else? Music?
Rap.
Just genres of rap. East side, west side, white, gangster.
All of those. They're all options. So yeah, throw them in. That would be lovely. We've got, so far, Gabe's come straight in with a goth and a little girl.
A goth and a girl.
Sam, I'm going to let you choose because I'm finding you charming tonight, and I want to capitalise on that. AJ, erstwhile AJ, who is not here in the show tonight, is still bringing the laughs. Comedy. Dirty dog.
We're trying, mate. We're trying. Ooh, I quite like librarian and teenager. We're going to go with Trace Thomas Wilson's librarian and teenager. Now, guys, we need you to bring the genres. Get in there. Give us as many different genres as you can. Throw them in. Throw them in. Throw them in all over the place. Oh, no. I am a nut.
Immediately onto the costume sorting. I want to be a good librarian for you.
Oh, I guess I'll be the teenager then.
Or teenager. I mean, it's up to you. I just wanted to have options ready, and the first things I was seeing were more librarian than teenager. But you choose.
Hi, I need a book about American history.
Ooh. Well, you'll be wanting one of the books from the history section then, won't you? Just back here, behind this false wall, imprinted with a sign of the upside-down cross.
Oh, wow. This book looks so old. I can hear it whispering to me. Oh, what? Is this about American history, this book?
Well, you may be wondering, but the book's not just about the history of things. It's also about where we're going. Hello! Welcome to the library! Wow! How are you today, everyone at home? Are you having a fun, rambunctious, super book-filled day?
Yeah, I'm a teenager, but I'm interested in learning so I can get a good job when I'm older. I'm going to learn about American history so I can become a diplomat. A diplomat that will go further than anyone has ever gone before. I will go and reach out and touch every single being that I can find, explaining the merits of democracy.
Oh, little teenager! Be careful back there. I'm picking up a life form, 2 life forms entangled. Oh, and what we can see over here is a delightful plum cake. And what Alistair's done is to include plums around the outside, whereas inside we're seeing a rough pastry. Now, what do we think of this?
Well, I bought this cake because I wanted to show my love for the library. If you look at all the plums, you can actually see that I've written the titles of my favourite books on them. And in the centre is a marzipan version of you to represent you.
I'm going to fuck that cake.
Jesus!
And then I'll... No.
What sort of zombie movies are you playing?
I'm changing. Must feed.
Oh my god! I've got to quickly go and find the medical section. Maybe there's something I can do to help this poor man or woman or whatever it is.
Feed young brains. Feed young brains. Okay, here we go. Okay, I hope you're ready. This is a tag team spot.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we can check out 10 books in one go. 1, 2.
Oh, the little lad's done it. The little lad's done it. There we go. His life is basically empty and we may as well all be dead, but he's got a bit of gold to wear. He's got a bit of gold. Let's put there we go. Put it on. Put it on. Your library card. It's not so hard. You don't know how far you are from Oxford. My
If you'd like to donate towards Tom Mayo's singing lessons, please click on the Ko-fi link down below.
I didn't so much hold that note and gently throttle it over time. That's what I was going for.
I agree with Nicole Sharp.
Hey, Nicole! Stop giving me accurate critique. It's horrible. Horrible.
Horrible.
I've had some gin and I'll have more.
Support this show, control this show. https://Ko-fi. I lost confidence.
Luke, your power's back. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, it was a big thunderstorm. It's been here all afternoon, so the power keeps going out. The hot water went out. Things keep going out, but the internet was on. That was all that mattered. So I could inform you guys of what was going on. It was all good. What I did like from that last game was AJ commenting that this is actually a really funny show.
He also gave us Colin Farrell movie. He gave us Nollywood because he's feeling helpful. And comedy.
Comedy. There's an echo. I can hear myself laughing in Sam's PC.
Is it mine? I can hear a echo too.
Tom.
Oh! Captain Nutterbutter strikes again.
So, why are we bringing this up as if it's something I always complain about? It happens sometimes, guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's good in many ways.
Well, we can help fix these many sound issues by supporting the show, and we can all afford a desk that allows us to position the computer further away from our microphones. That's what we need, you know. Because I've got a lot of space here, but I haven't got space from the desk, unfortunately. Need that desk, big old desk. Support the show, donate stuff. I enjoyed that game of genre. I'd like to do an improvised film scene, but we can't do it unless someone buys it. Or Irish drinking song, which is also.
I love an Irish drinking song. I think it might be the game that we're best at.
I think you might be right, actually, in a weird
I
way.
can still hear an echo. Can anyone else still hear an echo?
Yeah.
Really?
Tom, you talk, Tom?
Yes, I'm talking.
It's Tom's.
It's Tom's because there's no echo.
Albo, you're so quiet from my computer now. I've
close
moved
your mic.
my mic to the other side of the.
Does the new camera you bought have like a mic on it that's also?
Yes, it's not switched on.
I looked at 50 different Amazon reviews and I got the best camera.
Right.
I bought it because I wanted to commit to the work we do together as artists. How is it now?
Oh no, its camera's not working again.
That's a shame.
Hopefully I'll sort the tech issue out. Maybe you can buy a decent camera next time. Luke, what game should we play next?
Well, we did life game and then we did genre. So next up is, of course, Typewriter Terrence.
Already?
Oh, and
wow.
poor sweaty Tom calling himself down. Are you going to be Typewriter T, buddy?
I don't know. Will it ruin everyone's day? I can.
No, it won't. You go get ready. Go get dressed. It's always
I'm
fun.
going to bring you a very classic typewriter.
Look good. I'm glad. That's what we need. Anyway, Tom's getting ready. Typewriter Terrence. We need a title for Typewriter Terrence is story in the comment section. Not a title that's been seen before, like Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban or Backdoor Sluts 5, because these are all titles that are old. Sam, don't look at me like you don't. I know. That's from your search history. That title, not from my search history.
Yeah, with Tom's search history, it would just be Randy Reindeer Volume 6. What about fake titles of books from other books? Like I remember Brian Griffin from Family Guy had a book called like Faster Than the Speed of Love or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It was a brilliant story I read where someone goes into the world of the Library of Dreams and it's novels from authors that were never published. So there's like a sequel to Alice in Wonderland and like an extra Narnia Chronicles and stuff like that. That was fun.
There is a sequel to Alice in Wonderland.
No, there's a prequel to it.
A prequel.
Alice Through the Looking Glass was the first one, and then there was Alice in Wonderland.
Gotcha. Well, there's some nice little titles coming in. He never saw it coming.
I never saw it coming.
Poodles in the Mist.
Poodles in the Mist.
It's all about scary trees, all right? That's what the day the laughter died. A moo from afar. No, that is nice. But I feel like if I take that, I'll be biased against Traces because I took Traces last time as well. I compared the game. But it is a good one. Tinsel and Mistletoe. It's conventional.
Christmassy.
But it's to the point. It's Christmassy, which is good. We're coming into December. We're not quite there yet.
We'll have one more show in November. And we've actually got a special guest coming out on Monday.
Excellent from Gabe here. Me, my son, and a mediocre bottle of wine. That's fantastic.
I think that's the title of my mum's autobiography.
Absolutely it is.
Which might be a clue to who our special guest is on Monday.
Is it a bottle of wine?
It's a bottle of wine.
Oh, sick. Well, it might as well be if it's going to be your mum.
Lads.
No, but seriously, the special guest on Friday, we are very excited. So welcome back, Mrs. Catherine Russell. Miss Catherine Russell, you're going to do the show. It's good fun.
What we do? She'll be here promoting some Christmassy content, actually. So we'll tell you what, we won't do Tinsel and Mistletoe today because we might do a more Christmassy stuff on the Monday because she will be promoting a new Christmassy project. We're very excited though. So if you please do share. We've got Catherine Russell coming back, our returning champion of guests on Monday.
Because it is a competition. Sam told his mum it was a competition, and now she wants to win. She's making as many appearances as possible, and that's why I like the Russells. They're competitive, you know.
We are.
We're going to do me, my son, and a mediocre bottle of wine. I'm going to hand the controls over to Tom once I've clicked. Oh, are we not playing this title sequence anymore, are we? After the
we're playing a little bit of it. It's like 5 seconds.
Hey, a little bit. Play 5 seconds for Tomo. Here we go. All right, type right, Terrence.
Some consider him to be the greatest novelist that the world has ever seen, with over 500 Booker.
Well, I believe you were allowed in by our dog's body over there, whose name is Dog's Body. Hello, everyone. Dog's Body is having a sleepy
I'll let everybody in.
Dog's Body, you relax. I'll take it from here. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Dog's Body.
Yes, Master.
I get a
Can I have a
generous
human
grant.
body for Christmas?
Okay, I can't really hear what you're saying, Dog's Body, because I had to make my computer so quiet so that no one would complain to me. But here we
Is there an
are.
echo in here?
What was that?
Is there an echo in here?
No, he's still going. He's still going. Maybe I should quit. I'm considering quitting. Okay, so now he's going to do another one. I can feel it. He's gonna. I would start, but I could tell he's gonna. This is the story of me, my son, and a mediocre bottle of wine. Now, I wrote this story. What? Is it? Is it not? It is. So, I wrote this
Sorry,
story.
Master, your £100 camera seems to be making you quite janky today.
I think just sit, just shut up. Just shut up, Dog's Body, okay? This is a story of a mediocre boy and mediocre wine. Here we go. Chapter 1. His name was Roger. Done.
Oh, Dad, I went to the shop and I bought a bottle of wine like you asked for Mum. It was only a $6.99 one. It was a Barefoot Chardonnay. Is that all right?
That's absolutely perfect, son. That's what we're all about in this family. Mediocrity. If you never try and rise too high, you can never fall down and hurt yourself too much.
Dad, I want to be a race car driver.
All right, now let's bring that down to mediocrity. Race car driver. They drive something. All right, what could you drive? A van. Maybe a tram in Croydon. All right, let's go for the mediocrity.
No, I don't want it. I've been training for years. Like every weekend, I'm out there on that course. Every Thursday and Friday afternoon, I'm out there on that course after school, training to be F1.
2 days a week. That's the sort of mediocrity I love to see in my son.
No, I said every
Not
weekend
fully
and
committing.
Thursday.
Not fully
Every
committing.
weekend-
Just 2 days a week.
4. I said 4. I listed 4 days. I said every weekend and every Thursday and Friday. To be honest, you're doing a mediocre amount of listening, so you're living up to that aspect, that's for sure.
Now, Roger's father, Murray, shared a lot of traits with Dog's body over here. He wouldn't shut the fuck up long enough to listen. But still, Roger was undeterred. And every evening, the young boy decided he would go out and he would practice more than he ever had before. Oh, yes, more than he ever had before. That night, 11:54 p.m., he snuck on out through the bedroom window and he went down to where his automobile was stationed, ready to ride.
All right. Open up the garage door. There she is. What a beauty. Right.
Ooh, you seem to be perturbed about whether you should start the car.
Dad?
No, it is not your father. It is me.
Mum?
No.
Mr. McGilligan?
No, it's me, the ghost of Lewis Hamilton. Ooh.
Dad, are you having me on?
I am not your father.
And he was not his father, even though Lewis Hamilton wasn't yet dead. Lewis Hamilton's ghost was there, was haunting young Roger, and he was surprisingly white. Now, Roger wasn't a superstitious boy, but as he felt the cold chill spread through his body, he knew it must be true. The ghost of Lewis Hamilton was here and looking down upon him.
But I didn't think you were dead, Lewis Hamilton. How is your ghost talking to me?
Ah, you see, race car drivers, they go so fast that they're always running forwards into their own mortality. Their ghosts arrive early before they know that they are already close to death. Ooh.
So their state of mortality is like that of Schrodinger's cat, neither fully alive nor dead.
That's right. When you live life in the fast lane, you can sometimes indicate off the highway of life quicker than expected. Ooh.
Would you have any words of advice for an aspiring race car driver?
Remember who you are. Everything the light touches can be yours, but don't go over there. That is the dark place.
What's over there? Where are you pointing?
The elephant graveyard.
You're just quoting lines from films, Lewis. Do you have any actual advice for an aspiring race car driver, or do you just want to fuck off?
Yes. Remember that if you're going to be in a race, always be cool. Runnings.
What? Stop quoting Disney films. I'm getting out of here.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Roger drove through the night, but the ghost of Lewis Hamilton stayed alongside him, floating next to his car. Now, we hadn't established the age of this boy, but I'm going to go with he's 17. But I'm not sure. He could have stolen his car, or it could be his. It's hard to say. I'm going to go with he's exactly 17. Cleared that up, didn't I? Now, the two of them weren't getting on. And the boy knew there was only one way to deal with a racing ghost. Only one way.
There's only one way to deal with a racing ghost. Finding a racing ghost buster. Right. Where's famous racing ghost buster? Bill Oddie. Everyone knows Bill Oddie. The presenter of Springwatch knows how to get rid of racing ghosts. Ever since he cleared out Michael Schumacher.
Did someone call my name? I am Springwatch presenter Bill Oddie. Very excited here to help you bust your racing ghost.
Bill, I've got the ghost of Lewis Hamilton. He's really pissing me off. He just keeps quoting Disney films at me, and it's not helpful whatsoever.
Well, it seems like you've got to get rid of your racing ghost. Well, luckily you've just called just the man for the job. Bill Oddie, that's me. This is exactly what I sound like.
I didn't know you were so vaguely Cockney, Bill Oddie. Oh, you never came across that way on Springwatch.
That's because they made me more middle class on that show, and now we see a badger. But actually, I'm a bit more of a Tommy Cooper.
Well, how do we get rid of him then?
Well, you get rid of a racing ghost the same way you get rid of a raccoon. What we need to do is set a trap to catch the ghost of Lewis Hamilton. I suggest getting a rope on the ground, baited with some pine cones covered in peanut butter, and then we will spring the trap for the ghost of Lewis Hamilton.
If he's not attracted to pine cones and peanut butter, shall we use Nicole Scherzinger? Because he was married to her, and I bet he's not over her.
Well, that is some great Lewis Hamilton trivia that you've just pulled out there. I suggest we collect all 5 of Pussycat Dolls.
Now, in this stunning turn of events, rather than challenging Lewis Hamilton's ghost to a race, like any sensible narrative would have him do, they went around collecting all 5 Pussycat Dolls, naming them like Pokemon. Pussycat Doll number 1.
Nicole Scherzinger.
It's what Nicole Scherzinger said. When they found her, she could only repeat her own name, just like a Pokemon. They quickly trapped her inside either a jar or some marmalade and put her in the cage, ready for Pussycat Doll number 2, whose name was...
Karmic Badger! Quickly, catch her!
Karmic Badger. That's her name. Wear it out.
Karmic Badger.
Yes.
Nope, her name was Karmic Badger. I said what I said. Here we are. Pussycat Doll number 3.
Ashley Roberts. Yes.
Ashley Roberts, normal name, not as fun. They trapped her with a bear trap. She lost a leg, didn't matter. She was in the cage. Pussycat Doll 4.
Oh, we got to get Jessica Stutter. Don't worry, she's always tripping over her words. She'll be easy to catch.
Despite the wordplay, she was very difficult to catch. It took a lot of time. There were planes. They had to get her put into a Somali jail. There was a lot of dealing with local law enforcement. It wasn't fun. It took a few months, but they got it done. Pussycat Doll number 5.
Kimberly Wyatt.
Said Kimberly Wyatt, also afflicted with only the ability to say her own name. Finally,
Listen.
5 Pussycat Dolls were assembled. And
Listen.
they put their secrets together in a pentagon.
Little boy, they've got all their fingers together to summon Lewis Hamilton, but unfortunately it's not going to work. We have to get past member, the 6th Pussycat Doll, who wasn't in the main 5 group when they made it big. You know of who I speak.
Melody Thornton, of course.
That's right. Melody Thornton. Quickly, in the race car, we're going to Detroit, Michigan.
Melody. Melody.
Keep singing. It's the only way to attract her.
Melody.
Ironically, the only one... Oh.
I didn't want to step on your joke. You do it.
No, you do it. You're the narrator. I'm just Bill Oddie. All right.
The only one who didn't sing anymore is called Melody. Ah, it's too late. Anyway, all 6 Pussycat Dolls were together. It was no longer a pentagon or a pentagram. It was a sex hub of 6 Pussycat Dolls. And it began. A light coalesced between them. The light looked like this. It was a weird light.
Woo!
And Roger watched, horrified.
What is that? Why is that thing going woo?
That is the light of the pussy. It will attract the ghost of Lewis Hamilton. Look, here he comes now. Here he comes out. Oh my God. All 6 pussycat dolls. It must be my birthday. Or my death.
Yeah. Bill Oddie, get him now. Come on.
Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like... No! No! I'm going back into my still alive body!
We did it, Bill. You and I together. And these 6 pussycat dolls.
We should probably get them back to their natural habitats. Listen, I've got quite a thirst on after that. You don't have anything I can have to wet my whistle, do you, little boy, who's actually 17?
Well, I did just buy my dad a mediocre bottle of wine. He always says I shouldn't bother to become a race car driver. And maybe he's right.
He was right. Hey, but you became a great Ghostbuster, so that's a big one.
Well, there we go. That went to a lot of places. I also like how me and Luke got the name of all the 6 pussycat dolls. That was,
Yeah, but you visibly had your phone. Like, we could see the glow of your phone on your face, Sam. Whereas I think Luke genuinely knew them.
That was my Ghostbusting equipment.
I could only have named for one, and I would have
Kimberly Wyatt,
tripped over it.
Nicole Scherzinger.
I saw them live.
2 that Sam said. You saw them live?
Live Aid. When they did one for like the planet. Or Live Earth, it was called. Yeah, they did one for Live Earth.
I did go to a gig once in my life. Live something, I believe it was
Tell you what, they made this 13-year-old boy rather turgid.
Okay, just gonna... Sorry. Right, so it's time for the last game of the show, unfortunately. That means it's a guessing game. And Tom, as you did such a wonderful job comparing that, do you want to be the boss? Do you want to... I could mine, or do you want to guess?
I would like to be the boss. I'll be the boss if that's all right.
Right, that I've already told him to fuck off. So
Sam is already gently fucking off.
Fuck off with your guess.
Bye, Sam. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon, buddy. You're doing great. He's doing great.
I'll let you take over, Tom.
Hey, guys. So our final game. This, by the way, is the jacket I got married in. I think is a strong choice. So we're going to play a final game, which is late for work. In this, Sam is late for getting to work. Who knows what kind of work it is? Maybe it's like a mafia boss work. Maybe it's a police work thing. Maybe it's a hotel. Who knows? But we're going to give him a specific job within that. We're going to give him a reason why he was late for work. We're going to give him a way he got to work. And we're going to give him what his job actually is. You're going to give him those, in fact. So first of all, why is he late for work? Not a normal reason. Not something like his tires were flat or he missed his alarm clock. I want something like his shirt was possessed by the spirit of Tommy Cooper pretending to be Bill Oddie. Or maybe the sky turned inside out. Something unusual that has made him late for work. What's it going to be? Let us know in the comments. Put it in there. That'd be great. Until then, look at all these nice books I have. We've got the poster for my one. We've got an N64 over here. Nintendo 64. Lovely. We have my wife and friends. We have me, Sam, and Luke. Actually, at my wedding, you see that photo? It's me, Sam, and Luke. It's the only photo of any friends I have up here. So everyone else, catch up. AJ, I will stick your photo to it if you're very good. This is Jin. Those are Jins. So anyway, what have you given me? He tried to make a cup of tea, got sucked inside the bag. There's 2 different ways to deal with that grammatically. I'm going to go for a PG one. Great. He couldn't resist to pee on every tree on his way to work. Trying to reunite the 4th Ninja Turtle. That's pretty good. Or Luke, which of these do you like? He was trying to reunite the Ninja Turtles by bringing the 4th one in. Or he tried to make a cup of tea and got sucked inside the tea bag.
Oh, that's very good, that one. That's good.
Yeah? Okay, we're going with that. He tried to make a cup of tea and got sucked into the tea bag. Just going to change that phrasing slightly for clarity. So, cup of tea, sucked inside the tea bag, boom. Luke, write it down. Thank you very much. Now, Luke is going to be miming these things out to help him guess. I'm going to give verbal clues. Second thing, how did he get to work? Not a real mode of transport. I want something like the tears of orphan children, or the wishes of lost puppy dogs, or the secrets of a nun who lives in Chelsea. What could it be? Tell me. How do you get to work? Not a mode of transport, a concept. Give me a concept, a feeling. What else have I got in my flat? This is a mirror. I think you already know that. Otherwise, it would be a small door into a room with a bookcase. And that seems unlikely. Here's a chandelier that has no light bulbs in because I took them all out because they ruined the light of the show. I also have one Luke. Look at that. One Luke in my room. There he is. That's a spare one in case the main one runs out of power. So what have we got? He got here on a transcendental unicycle. Got here on a sleigh powered by angry flamingos. A vacuum cleaner with hiccups. These are all great. I'm going to go with that, actually. A sleigh powered by angry flamingos. That sounds fun to mine. Luke, enjoy that. Sleigh powered by angry flamingos. And finally, what is his job? What's his actual job? So I need something like, he's the guy who stops apples from being purple. That would be silly. He's the person who kisses each star to make it go to sleep. He is the person who tells question marks the answer. What is his job? Anything you like. Not a real job. Make it up. I quite like the question marks answer one. Is that something, Luke? I feel like that's something. I'll keep hold of that. It's not really something. Also, my chair is very creaky. Now you know all about my life. Tell me about jobs. Let's have a look at the comments. It's just over here. Actually, for me, they're actually the other side, but I was enjoying the mime. So, he arrests people with smelly feet. He's a banana bender. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. It might have been a mode of travel, but I like him being those things. Celebrity food pre-chewer. Teaches cucumbers to work as bananas. Counts all the rings in the South African trees, specifically the South African ones. Keep these coming. Luke, any of these grabbing you so far?
Cucumbers to work as bananas is quite interesting.
Oh, that is. I thought that was a tough one, but if Luke wants it,
no,
Luke will have it.
It's extremely difficult. I wouldn't, but I might have fun doing that.
Let's make it extremely difficult for Luke, as we try to do every day of his life, which is why we sent him to Spain on secondment. Great, we're going to do that. So, he teaches cucumbers to work as bananas. He teaches cucumbers to work as bananas. So, we're going to get Sam back in a minute. Luke is going to have to do mine. I'm going to have to do verbal clues. What we need from you is just, if he's getting close, put lots of likes in the comments. Nothing else. You don't have to do anything else. Just relax. Luke, what are the three things? Tell me.
He tried to make a cup of tea and got sucked inside the tea bag.
Lovely. Secondly, how do you get to work?
On a sleigh powered by angry flamingos.
Oh, I like the use of voice. Strong. And finally, what is
His job? He teaches cucumbers to work as bananas.
doing another voice? He's winning me over. Right, we're now going to wave to get Sam back into the room. Come on back, Sam. Come on back. There he is. Oh, he's danced his way back in. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. It's a party. Hey, buddy. Great. Here comes our final game. It's a guessing game. Sam is late for work. Good luck, my boy.
Oh, what? Oh,
Hey, you. How dare you? You turn up at this hour as if I would allow you into the building. Huh? I mean, have you, Jeffries? Have you seen this? Huh? Don't you talk? You're not allowed to talk, Jeffries. You know you can only communicate through mine. I will give you one chance, Badger. Badger, I will give you one chance to explain yourself. That's not a clue. It's just a name.
well, I'm actually really sorry, boss. I didn't mean to be late. I've actually got quite a good excuse this time.
Oh, it's got a voice on as well. Still got a voice. Shocking. Well, tell me then. Tell me, why are you so bloody late?
Well, you see, what happened was I was on my way to work, and then I opened the cupboard before I went to make my breakfast, and I got myself some little vegetables, some beans, and I fried my beans up, and I made some coffee. I ground up some coffee,
I didn't know you were a coffee man. That doesn't.
Oh, some tea. I had some lovely tea.
Mm.
Oh shit! I got sucked into. Oh no! I wasn't sure if I was trapped in a jar or some marmalade.
No, you were doing really well, and then you stopped yourself for a gag.
Oh, I got sucked into a cup of tea.
Oh, you got sucked into something to do with tea.
I got sucked into my tea bag.
I mean, yeah, that's perfect. You did it. That was really bloody fast. Yeah.
It was quite rough.
You did quite well. You did quite well.
Thank you.
Well, you know, this is why I haven't fired you any of the other times, but I will fire you today. Yes, unless you can explain how you supposedly got out and got here. Tell me, how did you get here?
Well, I can tell you exactly how I got here. I got here on a pregnant unicorn. I got here on a sled, or Father Christmas's sleigh. No? Oh, shit. Oh, I got here on a really fucked up flamingo.
Flamingos were involved.
Yeah, I got here on a flamingo, an angry flamingo. I got here on a sleigh pulled by an angry flamingo.
Oh, yes, you did. But
yes. 3 angry flamingos. 5 numerous. An uncountable amount of angry flamingos pulled me here on a sled.
I mean, I don't know what he's trying to mime anymore. I thought he had it, but I'm
I got
intrigued
here
to see where this is
numerous.
going.
I got here on 2 thumbs.
I mean, if you think he's got it, I'm happy with that. I was just trying to get him to say plural, but that's all I was. I mean, there's
How dare
mildly
you talk
pedantic.
to me? You tiny slug boy! Get back in your slug box, you little
Jeez.
slug. That's enough of him. That's enough of him. Give him just enough noose to hang himself with. Now, one last thing. I mean, I may not fire you today. I may let you go back to your minimum wage job. Tell me, what is your job? Tell me, or be
My
fired.
job. Well, what I do is I am a chef. I chop things up. I try them. They're delicious. Then I spread them out. I get a long, thin, like a cucumber. I look at the cucumber. and
Oh,
I
cucumber! Jesus Christ, you're doing well today. Cucumber? Tell me about the cucumber.
What I do is I explain to cucumbers that they're not bananas.
Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't be doing. That's the opposite for me of what you should do.
I give motivational speeches to cucumbers so they can become bananas.
I mean, that's pretty much bloody it. You fast bastard. Everyone at home, give him a round of applause.
This is top quality miming.
You powered through
Thank
that. You
Didn't
lightning
see
cat.
any of those.
That's great.
Pro, mate. Pro.
Sounds too good at this game. Abort, which is also the slogan of Sam's birth control. That was a dark joke for Tom. That was really well done. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Good miming.
Told that was going to be a hard one, that cucumbers bananas, but you nailed it.
I didn't even have to do I didn't have to help in any way. I just got to wobble my face around.
That's also Tom's birth control.
Yeah, it's true.
Right. Well,
Alexa, play.
play what?
Well, guys, we've reached the end of the show. Those Pussycat Dolls are going to see us out. Alexa, play the Pussycat Dolls. I want them both to play it. I realise it's going slower than I'd hoped.
I've actually muted Sam because I don't want us to get taken down again by some low-quality pussycats.
It's okay if we both have it.
Well, you haven't both got it. I mean,
We'll see you on Monday.
For Catherine
Catherine
Russell,
Russell.
special guest.
thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Thank you.
Support
Bye-bye.
the show. Have a
Bye.
fantastic weekend. Good night.
Who's playing?
Couldn't find it.
Sam, it's your father.
Ba-doop.